How do robbers with an IQ of 180 rob banks? They rob a bank and don't take a dime. Instead, they make the hostages take off all their clothes. Is it to rob sex? Neither. They didn't hurt anyone. Finally, the police forced their way in and found out there were no robbers here at all. Even the weapons recovered were just toy guns. No money was missing and no one was hurt. It's like the whole robbery never happened. But in fact, the robbers made $5 billion. How did they do it? The leader of the robbers was named Owen. He disguised himself as a worker and walked into the bank, took out an infrared searchlight to destroy the surveillance. Then a few of his minions walked in as well and unlocked the bank door. The security guard was about to stop them. A cold gun was pressed against his waist. Then the show began.
Everybody get down on the fucking floor now!
That's it. The robber easily controlled everyone. The police patrol realized the situation in the bank, immediately called for backup. Soon a large number of SWAT officers surrounded the bank. But Owen didn't panic. Everything was in his plan. He had his men take the hostages' cell phones and keys. Then he had the hostages take off all their clothes and put them in uniform. The robbers put on the same clothes and masks. Then they randomly grouped the hostages into different rooms. It's reasonable to say that after all the preparations, it's time for them to steal the money. But Owen looked at the cash and didn't move. He looked at the safe again and still didn't make a move. He came to a utility room and looked around. He said it was perfect. Then he told his boys to move the shelves and smash the floor. As for what they were going to do, you'll never guess until the end. The police sent Jack, who has negotiating experience. Jack tried to contact Owen by phone, but Owen wouldn't talk to him, and all the surveillance has been destroyed. Jack knew nothing about what was going on in the bank. Just when he was at a loss, Owen released a hostage. This man had a big box hanging around his neck. The police were very careful for fear of a bomb. The case was opened and inside was a letter from Owen. He asked the police to send 2 buses by 9 o'clock and a fully fueled helicopter. Otherwise, he would kill a hostage every hour. Then the robbers sent out a note. It says 50 people are hungry. Jack says it's an opportunity. They hid the bug in a pizza box. It worked. Soon they could hear the robbers talking, but the robbers were speaking a foreign language. The police had to turn to the audience. With the help of the crowd, they realized they were speaking Albanian, but the content wasn't the robbers' conversation at all. Rather, it was a speech by the former Albanian president. Obviously, they were fooled.